That's the thing about Mr. Beast is he tries to avoid as much controversy as he can. However, recently he has ran into controversy, and not because of him, it's because of his team. There's a lot of individuals who don't want to watch that type of stuff going on. Episode number 11. What's going on, guys? Hopefully you are having a fantastic day today. I've been wearing the same outfit for the past 3 podcasts.
Oh.
Past 3 of them. And with that, there's an explanation. All right. I know we talked about it a little bit ago, or a couple videos ago or so. I'm going to be going to Africa. Okay. I'm going to be going to Africa in a couple weeks. And so we're kind of getting ahead, trying to get all these out because, guys, we want you to get a podcast every single Monday and Friday, no matter what. We're not missing them. All right. This is episode 11. We're in our double digits. Okay. We're continuing to produce, continue to get you content. What he said, podcasts to get to 10 or more than 10 episodes is 20%. Top 20%, right?
More than, how many? 10?
Yeah, more than 10 episodes.
I think I might have made that number up. The 21 is definitely 1%.
Okay.
The other one was just kind of vaguely guessed.
All right,
but
vaguely guessed. All right. Well, anyway, we're still here. We're still here giving you content, whether you like it or not. We're going to be here for a long time. All right. So if you do like it, go ahead and press that like button and subscribe as well. If you don't like it, well, we're still going to be here. We're continuing to improve and continuing every single day to get better. Because that's what we need to do for podcast hosts, podcast guests that we bring on in the future, which we haven't still yet in 11 episodes, but we are planning on it. All right. So if you guys want to stay along for the ride, hit that subscribe button. Otherwise, today I want to talk about that subscribe button in particular. And one of the most subscribed to YouTubers on the planet. I think, is he top? He's the top number 1, right? Like, not
so that's like
organization.
T-Series, yeah.
Yeah, like I know T-Series is like an organization. I think
is
there's
T-Series higher?
Yeah, I think so. Anyways, we're talking about Mr. Beast. All right, if you guys don't know Mr. Beast, you're not even on YouTube, and so the fact that you are on YouTube, 243 million subscribers is T-Series.
They're about a million or
That's
100 million higher than.
They're Indian, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and India has the most population. Mr. Beast 159?
Yeah, they're about 90 million higher.
Huh. Dang, I didn't know he's at 159 million. Well, anyways.
You could share the wealth a little bit.
I think he does. He does do that.
Yeah.
He does share the wealth.
That's fair.
But with that, there's a reason why he has 159 million subscribers. It's because he wants to make the best content in the world, and that's all he focuses on. And really and truly, I'm an entrepreneur, and I read and listen to entrepreneur books. And through that, they always talk about the best product, right? Producing the best product and how your product means so much when you're an entrepreneur, and how that's how you get a business started. It's usually based on the product, right? Like how good that is. And then the marketing comes easy, and then the sales comes easy. In YouTube, the video is the product. And making the best video that you can is what's going to boost you and make sales easy and just make people watch it more, make the entertainment easier for people to view, right? Mr. Beast has perfected that, and he understands that. And I think, correct me if I'm wrong, this is one of his top videos, right, that he just came out with?
Yeah, I think it said it beat because his Squid Game video was his top, but I think it said this new one, the cruise ship one.
Yeah.
For the first 24 hours, it got more views than the Squid Game one did in 24 hours. I think it beat it by, I think it was, I don't remember. Was it 23 million? No, it had to be way more. I don't remember now.
No, I think it was. I think it was 20.
No,
because it's 8 hours. It was 20 million.
Yeah, I was about to say it had been more than that.
Yeah, so it was more than that for sure.
I can find it, but yeah, it was.
Yeah, maybe pull that up.
The most views he pulled in 24 hours.
Yeah, so I mean, he's on a roll. He's on a roll, and he's going to continue to. He's got the best content in the game. He continues to produce. However, that is one thing about Mr. Beast is he hasn't really come up with much controversy. He's very because he wants to make the best videos that he can, and with that, he wants to make sure that everyone can view him. That it's a very generalized audience. Because he wants the biggest audience. So it fits everyone. And so this latest video that he came out with is like a boat, or it's a yacht, basically like testing the world's biggest yachts. I think this is a $1 billion yacht. Basically, it's a cruise ship. It's a Royal Caribbean cruise ship that he ended up renting out and had some subscribers on the yacht. Hopefully in the future, maybe we can get a yacht, and some of you subscribers can come on our yacht. Maybe we can do a podcast on there with you guys, but you can't hit that subscribe button in order to do that. Otherwise, Mr. Beast is doing it right now, and you can go hit his subscribe button too. He's at 159 million, so he probably needs a few more. With that, he doesn't run into much controversy, right? There's not much stuff where he is in, 42 million, 23 hours?
42 million, 32 hours, or 23 hours.
Yeah.
He beat it in the last hour. I think the Squid Game video was at like 41 million.
Yeah, so it's on projection to be the number one.
Yeah.
Which is a good video. I mean, he had Pete Davidson, he had Tom Brady, he had some like entertaining stuff going on.
I was wondering how that, like Tom Brady, his kids are fans of Mr. Beast, it seems.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
because they were talking about eating the chocolate in the mornings and whatnot. And
As well, dude, I saw on the table was a Tampa Bay helmet. I don't know if you saw that. I bet, I mean, obviously he was in Tampa where they rented that yacht. It was
Oh,
for Tom
yeah.
Brady. I bet, dude, it was the Tampa Bay owner's boat.
that could be true too.
It would make
but
sense.
like, what I was wondering was like, so the Tom Brady thing probably went down kind of easily. Like, his kids are fans. I wonder how the Pete Davidson thing, like, you think just like,
No.
why do you think they call Pete Davidson?
Dude, so I think it's because Mr. Beast, he has a manager, right? And it's Night Media is the guy who, I forgot his name. It's Night Media, and he runs a lot of his sponsorship deals. A lot of the deals with Shopify, a lot of the deals that are run through what Mr. Beast does is sponsorships. I think he got approached by NBC and what is it, Peacock,
Yeah,
right? Streaming
streaming,
service,
yeah.
Peacock. And Pete Davidson has a new show coming out on Peacock, and I think that they wanted to promote theirs on YouTube. They wanted to promote Peacock on YouTube, and so Mr. Beast reached 49 million
42.
42 million in 23 hours. I mean, what does a Super Bowl reach?
Not that.
Not that. And so Peacock's like, yo, heck with the Super Bowl. We're going to go to Mr. Beast. We're going to send Pete Davidson, who everyone loves, on his video to just mess around. And then because whenever they're sitting at the dinner table, he talked about it. He said, yeah, my show's coming out. Because they asked Pete, but Mr. Beast makes it flow in so easily. And he literally just sitting at a table and said, hey, Pete, what do you have coming up? And he said, yeah, I have this show. And so I took that because obviously I create content and I wanted to continue to try to build on the best content that I can do. Oh, 63 million 2 days.
Yeah, so the Super Bowl in 2023 got 115 million views. His video from 2 weeks ago has 121 million views. So in 2 weeks, his video beat the Super Bowl.
Beats the Super Bowl. And it's every video is beating the Super Bowl.
Oh yeah, and
basically.
his Squid Games tripled it. So
Yeah.
or quadrupled it almost.
Yeah. So, and that's the thing is it lives forever too. The Super Bowl, like,
Yeah.
I'm not going to watch last year's Super Bowl.
No, yeah.
You know, it's here and it's there. Mr. Beast, I mean, I'm also going to watch, I don't know. Would you watch Squid Games again?
I mean, see, that's the thing. I wouldn't, but the same thing.
People that would.
Yeah, like other people who haven't seen it. It's at what 437 million views. It's
Yeah.
gonna get to 500-600 million for
Yeah,
sure.
yeah,
like,
you're
over
right.
time.
Like if a friend was here and I'm like, yo, you haven't seen Mr. Beast Squid Games
Exactly,
yet,
yeah.
I would probably show it and I'd watch it again.
But no random person who never watched the Super Bowl is going to go back and watch the Super
Go
Bowl
watch
from
Super-
2 years ago or something. Like, it's
Exactly.
not going to happen.
Yeah, so if you have an ad on there, that's why these ads, man, they have to be insane amount of money. I mean, I bet he's getting equity now from a lot of these companies. I think Shopify was his previous video, and I can almost guarantee he's getting equity in that company of Shopify because he is reaching so many people. I know on the charts, you know, Apple, the apps have those charts.
Yeah.
Well, I know just because he promoted that Shopify app, it ended up being like top 5 on that Apple app charts.
Is it the Shopify app or is it that one?
No, it's the Shop app.
What's the plugin that he always promotes that gives you the free coupons on Google? Like you plug it in.
Honey?
Honey, yeah. I'm sure Honey. I wonder how much.
Honey got in early with Mr. Beast, and they
Yeah.
got like, yeah, they definitely made some money. I don't think they do him anymore because it's probably too expensive.
Yeah, I haven't seen a Honey ad
Yeah,
in a
I
while.
don't think so. But that's the thing about Mr. Beast is he tries to avoid as much controversy as he can, and with that, he makes the best videos and continues to reach a bunch of people. However, recently he has ran into controversy, and not because of him; it's because of his team. And I know, I'm sure if you're on the internet at all, you probably know what we're talking about, and that was his boy Chris. All right, his His boy
Hey.
Chris.
His boy.
His boy Chris might not be a boy anymore.
Are you assuming his gender? Her gender?
Well, I don't know. See, it's English. I speak English, all right? And so, guys, with speaking English, I have a he and a her. And I have a him, a boy, and a girl, right? That is how I keep English the way it needs to be, with just saying, hey, there's a boy and there's a girl. If you start mixing in other things here and there, you can call yourself whatever you want to be, but I speak English. And with my English, then I'm going to say there's a boy or a girl. Does he want to be a girl?
I don't know if he knows what he wants to
Because
be.
if Chris wants to be a girl, then I can call him a girl. He can be a girl. He can change into a girl, whatever that is. That doesn't matter to me. When you start mixing in like trans or whatever, and you start doing that, then it just confuses everyone. And then there's not definitive lines. And then you can't. If society can't function correctly, right? So if you want to be a girl, by all means, go be a girl. Do what you want with your own body, your own life, whatever it is. If you want to be a guy, be a guy. If you're born a guy, whatever. With Chris, though, he's in Mr. Beast's world. And Mr. Beast doesn't want controversy. And he doesn't want all this publicity about something other than his videos. He wants his videos to be the best most people can watch. And now I think he's getting into this realm where Chris is bringing him in this realm where there's a lot of individuals who don't want to watch that type of stuff going on, right?
Which like Mr. Beast came out and publicly like defended him, like saying, like, mind your own business, like let him do what he wants, whatever, or let her do, I don't know what he calls it, but
Let's say him.
Yeah,
his name's Chris.
Yeah. So
Okay.
I think he actually changed his name. I don't know what it is, but
No, it's Chris. I saw it in this recent video. They had like a pop tag
Oh, really?
of him and it said Chris.
Oh, well, yeah, so, like, he still defends him and stuff, but at the same time, in his most recent videos, in one video, I know I didn't see him at all, in, like, that last video, where he used to be, like, one of the main characters, him, that Carl guy, Chandler.
Yeah.
Now, like, I think I saw him
And Nolan.
twice.
And Nolan.
Yeah, Nolan. I think I saw him twice in that last video, and I also didn't see him at all around Tom Brady or Pete Davidson.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to say
Forget
Mr.
that.
Reese is embarrassed by him, but I think they were afraid Pete might crack some jokes or something. Like,
Dude, you start walking this line, and it's unfortunate. It really is, because people, I'm a strong believer in freedoms for everyone. You can do whatever you want with your body, with your life, with whatever, so long as it doesn't affect any other people. But it also can't be confusing. And you can't walk this line where when you're around your friends and your family and bringing new people into your lives, that there are certain topics that you can't talk about, right? We talk on this podcast very openly about just about everything that we can, so long as YouTube's okay with it, because we believe in freedom of speech and believe that we can voice our opinion. And if you guys disagree with it, let us know. And we'll go back and forth and we'll debate on it. And maybe you have a better idea than we have. And that's good. Then enlighten us on that and tell us that, because we want to improve and grow our lives. We don't have set in stone ideas, and I don't think any of us do. I think all of our beliefs are around what we were born and into as a family, or whatever our family was given to us. And I think everyone overall is joyful, but when it comes to other things being thrown into us that aren't necessarily of what our family was taught or what we were taught as children, then that kind of goes against your ideology. And then you're like, well, is that right? And I don't know. Is it right? Is it wrong? We don't necessarily know. Exploring that is kind of where you grow as a human being. And so if there are different ideologies and different things that are presented to us, then we'll take that. And, I'm accepting in that. And I'm, like I said, I have looked into transgender. I've looked into other things, and really it just gets confusing. Like, how many genders can you have before it gets to a line of where you just don't know what's going on? Like, then there's not a gender at all. And so with that, really and truly, I think that finding out who makes like that line, who draws that line of like how many genders. I think it's two. I've came down to it, there's two genders, male and female, and if you want to fit into either one of those, however you want to fit into it, do it. It's just the least confusing. Would you agree?
yeah, I don't know. It's it goes back to what we've talked about in the previous podcast. Like, do what you want, but now there's like, if you want to transition. But now we got what are they? Termites, transvestite, all that weird stuff. Like what are you doing? And there's like,
well, and then it comes down to, I mean, going a man going into a woman's restroom,
no, yeah,
right? And now what? Now you have a man in a woman's restroom where a man's bigger, stronger, can do what they want to a woman in a confined area with no cameras, nothing going on. Now you have a lot more likely for crime to happen.
yeah,
Right.
And I mean, on that topic, it's actually the opposite. We have someone at our gym that we've seen recently that we didn't argue about it, but we kind of went back and forth. I was like,
Yeah.
no, like, shame to him or her. I'm not. That's the
Yeah.
argument. I said, is that a guy or a girl? And I couldn't tell. It was either. I thought it was a woman transitioning to a man because it looks like a man, but at the same time you can kind of tell she has like breasts. Like the sports
Yeah.
girl, she was in the men's locker room today. I saw her.
way.
Yeah, she was walking through, and like I'm 95% sure it was a woman. It kind of made me uncomfortable. I was like, I don't know. I don't really want to get undressed in front of her. Like, it just felt weird. Like, and
Dude,
I
didn't know that.
bet it's 20 times worse for women. Like when they know there's a dude standing right there.
Oh,
I
heck
can't
yeah.
imagine how that feels. Like,
Yeah. And see, that's where there's a line there, right? That's where I draw the line. I didn't even know that happened.
yeah, no, that's what I was going to tell you. I forgot about that. For me to feel uncomfortable, it's
That's
got
a
to be
lot.
pretty bad
Yeah.
for women, like in the
Yeah.
opposite position.
Yeah, no, man, how does that work? It's like, what do you do? Like, if you're the gym owner, what do you do? Because
You
here's
don't
the
wanna
deal:
get
if you
canceled.
come out, if you come out and you say you're not allowed in our locker
Yeah,
rooms,
your views are going down. You're
then
getting
then you're getting an EOS canceled, done. Now they're all over Dallas media and everything, and they get turned. I mean, it's just done. So, but then you also, me and you, we're like, well, we don't want to go to this gym if this woman is here watching us getting undressed, trying to go put in our work in the
I think
locker.
that's where the difference is, but it's kind of changing because us.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say. I don't know. I wouldn't say the more conservative side, but we don't. I feel like we don't make as big of a deal sometimes as the other side does. But that's kind of changing with all the boycotts going on. So I mean,
Yeah, I mean, well, that's my thing. Like I said, I'm for freedoms, and with that, I'm good for you to do whatever you want, so long as it doesn't affect anyone else's life,
Yeah.
right? And if you're making me uncomfortable because you're in the locker room and you're a woman and you're watching me get undressed because, and you know, maybe you don't care if I get undressed or not. You know, maybe you're doing your own deal, but what if you do? What if you do want to watch me get undressed? And then I'm like, okay, now I'm weirded out. Now I don't want to come back to this gym because you're in this locker room making me feel uncomfortable. Now the gym owner doesn't get any money because I took my membership off because that person was affecting her. So in all, when you come down to capitalism and making money, probably the best bet to just tell that one person, hey, you know, we'd rather you just go in the woman's restroom if you're a woman. If you don't have genitalia that makes you a male, then you go in the female restroom. If you don't have genitalia that makes you a female, then go in the male restroom. And that's how it is. And you can dress however you want. You can call yourself however you want. But, I mean, it's facts and facts.
I guess the best option would be having a mixed gender for
They
whoever
do.
wants to go in there.
They
But
have one.
at that gym.
Yeah.
See, but at the same time, that's still affecting other people for them to have to make that. That
Yeah, then it costs more money.
Yeah, exactly. But
Yeah, exactly. When they have
don't
to
know.
make a whole new restroom for a different gender. Like I said, so as I said, draw a line at 2, and then you draw a line at 3, and then now you have a fourth one comes
Yeah.
out. Now you have to make 4 restrooms. Then it's like, when do you draw a line? I would say just draw it at 2, and then it makes people, you know, fall within some sort of category, male and female, which I don't think is a crazy category to fall under. I think biologically you're supposed to be male or female.
I think for the last 2,000 years, that's how it's worked.
2,000 to the whole
yeah, exactly,
life
yeah.
of billions of years.
Yeah.
However long humans have been alive, I guess it's that or 10,000 years or so. But
Yeah.
I mean, that's the way it works. And so with that, I mean, that's kind of my stance. Hopefully Chris can go out and figure it out. I know he's getting a lot of backlash, which I don't like because I'm all for, like I said, freedoms, and I'm all for making everyone being as happy as they can, living a joyful life. And if being a female makes him happier, then good for him, good for his family. Go out and do that. Do I think that makes society better? No, not necessarily. I think society is now more polarized than ever, and that pushes them to each spectrum. But, an individual case, I want Chris to be as happy as he can. I don't know him, but hopefully he can enjoy his life, and try not to get in this controversy, and just, honestly, if I was him, I'd just stay off the internet. I'd have to leave Mr. Beast's channel and just stay off the internet as much as possible, because I don't think Mr. Beast probably wants him around there much anymore, just because of the controversy that's created and the viewership that he's probably lost because of that. So that was just kind of what we wanted to talk about in this episode. Hopefully it doesn't make any of you guys mad. If it did, let us know.
Get over it.
I mean, really and truly, like, if it did, it's up to you. You can have your own opinion. Let us know down below. If you absolutely hate it, though, let us know so we can take that and basically crumble it in the trash and throw it away. All right, but no, just kidding. Otherwise, guys, if you did enjoy this episode, go ahead and let us know. Leave that, or go ahead and hit that like button as well. And if you want to subscribe, we're here. Episode 11, episode 12 is going to be coming out later. If you did enjoy, let us know. All right, otherwise, guys, catch you later. Peace.